Porn is actually healthy. I use it before I go out on a date to relax myself and I can really be present with the girl and be on my date. I also use it often just so I can be more relaxed and keep my composure around women in general. Oftentimes I'll actually use porn too just to reduce my stress and my anxiety, and I'll even use it before bed a lot just so I get to bed quicker and have a good night's sleep. I also use porn frequently with a girl during a sexual relationship to really enhance the experience and be creative and spice things up. I've also used porn kind of as research to figure out what women really like in bed and how to really satisfy women. These are just a few of the statements that I hear from men over and over. And I'll be honest, I actually used to say these same things all the time too. But let's go ahead and examine what porn is doing to your brain, what it's doing to your life, and see if porn really actually can be healthy for you. First, I'm Bill Ranchel. I'm a personal development and accountability coach with an expertise in porn addiction recovery and spiritual awakening. Go ahead and please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It helps the YouTube algorithm find people that can best use my content, and it will also notify you of all the new, unique, unconventional, actionable, motivational videos that I put out on a regular basis. So let's go on. I've heard just about every statement from men that porn is healthy for them. And I typically don't go down this route of a debate or an argument. A lot of times I'll actually simply agree. I'll say, yeah, porn is healthy until it's not. Or I might respond and say, if you are continually watching porn on a regular basis and you are having the most powerful, empowered, loving, compassionate, fantastic, motivational, and unstoppable life, then by all means, continue watching porn. Or maybe you should even increase it a little bit if you're doing so well with it. However, if your life just seems to be a little bit off and you just can't get it figured out, or it's not working and you've tried everything, I will simply say just consider that porn might be playing a negative role in your life. And more times than not, I tell men that I am not here to convince you that porn is bad, because I am here for the men that know porn is bad for them and causing destruction in their life. I'm here to help them. Except for the instance of this video where I was compelled to share with you all the information that I know and the experiences that I've had and that I've worked with other men. So you can make a decision for yourself if porn is healthy for you or not. And for my regular listeners who know I love analogies, sit tight because I've got a new one. Now, let's dive into some real hard truths about what porn is really doing to you, even if you're sitting here considering that porn is absolutely healthy in your life. Consider porn as weather, specifically rain and snow. Rain has a real cooling effect. It's fun to just sit and listen to it as it comes down. You can hear it on the rooftop. You can watch it. You can even go out and dance in it. Snow can be extremely serene, especially after a fresh snowstorm. And you walk outside and it's just beautiful and untouched. You can go out, you can play in snow, you can do snow sports, and you can even enjoy rain and snow from the comfort of your own home. You can build a fire, you can sit and just relax, you can get cozy, you can cuddle up, you can binge an entire day or weekend on Netflix, and everything can go along seemingly just fine, even for years. And then all of a sudden, BAM! Your ceiling caves in, you're sitting there, there's water rushing around you, there's a mess, everything just caves in on you, and it's just a complete disaster. You're frantic, you freak out, and you jump up and you have to figure something out. You finally gain your composure and you calm down a little bit, and then you start to investigate. And then you realize your roof had maybe 4 little holes in it that went unnoticed, and it took in all this rain and all this snow for years, and it just kept building up and building up. And you go and you look further and you realize all of your insulation had deteriorated, all your framework is eroded and it's been rotted, and the water seeped down through your walls into the basement. You go down, you look further, and there's been mold that is compiled, and there's a complete disaster, and you cannot do anything with your life now and move forward until you address this and fix it and spend the money and spend the time to take care of it. It can be a complete nightmare. Then you sit back and you begin to realize some of the things that were happening that were signs that you just didn't notice. Maybe over the last couple of years, your electric bill or gas bill were increasing little by little over a period of time, is becoming more expensive, and you just thought rates were getting raised on you. Or you realized, man, over the last couple of years, you were getting sick more often on a regular basis and not feeling well. And it turns out it was due to the mold and the rot and the dampness and the decay that had been going on in your walls around you. That is exactly what porn is doing in your life. Whether you watch it every couple of days or you binge watch and you are doing it hours upon hours every day, the frequency doesn't matter. And it's possible that you are noticing just short-term effects from it that you consider positive. But behind the scenes, porn is causing issues much bigger than anything that you considered. Here's a video link up above of a video that I did that lists at least 30 negative side effects of porn, but here's a list of a few more. Depression, anxiety, short-temperedness towards others, and possibly even anger, loss of interest in hobbies or work, and an increasing disconnect or distrust or resentment of others, lack of compassion and people in general, restlessness, fidgety, boredom, the inability to be alone or present with yourself, decreased performance at work, decreased performance in bed, with sex, erectile dysfunction, ADHD, lack of focus, lack of concentration, and believe it or not, excessive use of porn or long-term use of porn can cause you to start to begin to question your own sexuality. Yes, all of this is true. Every one of those has been linked to and has been associated with long-term porn use, even if it's just casual porn use. So if you're sitting here still thinking that porn is healthy, but you're experiencing a handful of those symptoms and side effects I mentioned, maybe it's time to start reconsidering your healthy relationship with porn. And if you're willing to do that and maybe consider that porn is having a negative effect in your life, let's dive deeper into what porn is actually doing. Porn is ever so slowly creating a wedge in your brain between your connection with everything, your connection with yourself, your connection with people, your connection with the world around you. And the neural effect of porn is actually just creating a massive disconnect with everything in your life. Porn is sneaky because short term it creates a security blanket or an escape or a coping mechanism with a lot of the problems and challenges in your life. And the devil about it is that short term it actually can quickly release some anxiety and some stress. But long term, the anxiety and depression grows way more and much bigger. So now what? Maybe you begin to think that porn actually is harmful and destructive in your life. Big deal. You decide you're going to quit. Maybe you go a few days, a few weeks or more, but sooner or later the anxiety begins to build and the compulsion finally hits you to watch porn again and you relapse. And this begins the vicious cycle of what I call the porn storm that eventually spirals down and you cannot get out of. So how do you do it? How do you break from this vicious cycle and start living a powerful, empowered life? First, you must start focusing on the subconscious disconnect that's going on in your brain and purposefully and deliberately start reconnecting with people, yourself, and the world around you. Next, you have to identify all the triggers in your life that you have been using porn for as a safe haven or a retreat, like anxiety and depression, past traumas, and then you have to figure out how to deal with all these issues and challenges in life without resulting in defaulting to porn. Then you can begin to live life in a present moment, and you can start to focus on creating possibilities and finding your true purpose. You better believe that stopping porn can lead to a deep focus on transformation, which will result in real happiness, success, and abundance in your life. So, is porn healthy for you? Only you can really truly decide that. But I can tell you, if you do stop porn forever, that your life will transform in ways that you never expected for the better forever. If you want to learn more about my journey and everything that I did and tips and strategies that I use to overcome porn and other addictions in my life, please subscribe to my channel and also watch my other videos and visit my website. And finally, if you decide you actually want to take action and stop watching porn forever and transform your life, go ahead and check out the links in the video description below. And until then, thank you so much for giving me just a little bit of your time today.